Hey guys, we're gonna try and do this again without me crying and making sure I stay in frame the whole time, but we just hit a big milestone. We decided to sell our first house. We bought this house back in 2014 when we decided we were gonna get married and we were gonna start a family. And we decided to get another house when we decided to expand our family. And I was in a very fortunate enough situation where I was able to keep the house in the family, even though we technically sold it. But I thought we could do a last walkthrough and kind of share some memories. So everything was this color when we bought it, and believe it or not, that was our selling point. This was Henry's very first bedroom that later became my office, but it was his bedroom first. Man, this carpet got destroyed. One thing I really liked, this thing had crazy wide halls. Even my realtor was like, man, I've never seen halls that big. This was my office where I created a lot of comic books, recorded a lot of podcasts over the years. Here's our living room with our flooring, which I was very proud of. We never took on a task like that ever before. We did it in 2 days with the help of some great friends and some family. That's right here. It was my first home project. I hated the chandelier that came with the house, and so did my wife, so we got rid of it. This is where I started crying last time. I might do it again. We had a big couch right here, and I was sitting right here both times I found out I was going to be a daddy. And actually, Henry took his first steps right over here. And one thing we did is underneath the floor here on the subfloor, we actually traced our hands, myself, Dana, and Henry, because we thought this was going to be our forever home. And it says the year we did it, and Mommy, Daddy, and Henry. And one thing I'm really proud of is we kept this in the family. When we decided to build a bigger house, or get a bigger house, we got to give this house to my mother and my aunt. It was the first time they ever owned a home. And it meant a lot to me to keep it in the family and for them to have it. This has been a good house to us. Thanks for 10 great years. But on to bigger and better things. It is really hard to say goodbye sometimes.